Hey guys, it's Zach here. Today I'm making a webcam video, and the name of this video is going to be Take Care of Your Stuff. And I'll tell you what I mean by that, and how I go about taking care of some of my things. So, first of all, what I mean by taking care of your stuff, I used to be I used to live by the motto, quantity over quality, which is a little backwards now, but it's true. You go to Walmart, you buy whatever it is, $20 pair of shoes, or a jacket that's $50, or anything. Well, what are you really getting for your money's worth? So I've changed that, and I realize now that some of the stuff which I'll show you guys, some of the things that I do have, it is because of quality. So the first thing that I want to recognize here is this leather belt right here. This belt I got in the year 2010, and I've had this belt and worn it every single day. Well, of course not every day, but if I had to say 90% of all those days, so only a few days off a year, only because I forgot it, I've been wearing this belt. And you want to know why? Because nowadays kids like to do the thing where they sag their pants, and I just never have been. My family's not like that. We're hardworking, honest people. And I'm sorry, but when your jeans are sagging low like that, you don't look very honest, and you don't look necessarily of a hard-working person as well. It's a really bad image to have, and you know, regarding away from the whole prison aspect of where it originated from, just when I see it, it's just put on a belt. You know, I mean, it just looks uncomfortable, and I wear a belt and I use a belt. You know, I carry stuff on my belt. It's part of the atmosphere, you know. You know, it's fine if you don't have a belt and you wear your jeans properly, but if you don't, then you need a belt, and that's just how it is. Another item here are these. These are just some Caterpillar work boots that I bought, and something that I learned about quality, especially when it comes down to footwear, belts, gloves, anything. It has to be. You know, you can go with, I mean, there's some really nice synthetics out there. You know, there's a lot of technology out there with stuff like that, but I go by something that's been around for years and has been proven. You know, I'm not a tester of maybe necessarily the new thing. For one, it's awful expensive, and two, it's just I love to read reviews online because, well, that's the only way that you're going to learn about it. So these here I picked up at Fleet Farm. They're about $130, which are not expensive as far as boots go, but they are of a good quality brand, and from what I read with the comments on the boots, if anything goes wrong within like the first year of me owning these, I can personally contact Caterpillar Company, and they will replace, give me money back. They're a good American company. These boots maybe weren't made in America, but they'll sure put a warranty on them like they were. So a good, honest company, and you know, it works to do your homework first, just a little bit. You know, on the site itself, the actual company was commenting back to these people with their problems and saying, "We're sorry to hear that. We'll be in contact with you shortly, and we'll fix it." You know, the people that are willing to say we did wrong. So with that being said, you know, the same goes for clothing, anything. You know, go with something that's a quality product. If you have to save up for it for maybe a week or two longer, you know, so what? You don't have it now. It's easier to save the money and get something that'll last you a long time, and treat it well. That's another part. If you don't treat this stuff well, it's not going to last, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. So I'm going to pan this camera down so I can show you guys how easy it is to take care of something like a leather belt like this, or those leather boots. It's truly easy. Now, I do this more as needed, but if I had to break it down, I'd probably do it once a month. what I do is I lay my belt out, and you know, I'll lay it outside facing side first, so the part that the world can see. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about this belt. I bought this belt, like I said, back in 2010, and this belt here was a $50 belt, and it's a thick belt, as you can see. It's probably an 1/8 inch thick, and it's lasted me a long time, for good reason too. Now what I found is you get a leather lotion or even a mink oil, and it's pretty easy. This is really how simple this is. Take your belt, get a line of it on there, and just rub it on. Now this penguin stuff I got from Fleet Farm. I do find that using a mink oil lasts a lot longer than the leather lotion, but it's what I had today, so I'll use it regardless. And I'll just wipe it on there, as you can see. And I put it on there really, really thick, and an actual good coat of it, because then I'll watch it. And you know, you can go on Facebook or whatever, but you just keep an eye on it, and you'll see little dry spots. Like over here, there's a dry spot. Right here, there was a dry spot. And you see this hump here? That is from the back belt loop on my pants, always pushing up. And this is a spot that I love to give lots of attention to. Try to get it to kind of flatten back out. And that's how I know this thing's conditioned real nice, is when that flattens out real good. As you can see, this belt has a natural curve to it. That's the natural curve of my body after years and years of wearing this. So once this side is dried up, normally I'd let it sit longer, but for video purposes, I'll flip it over, and I will do the whole entire belt real nice like that. And there we go. And now we're on the inside. You can see right here is where my belt loop sits. Once again, the same idea. Spread it all the way over and work it in. And the reason why I do both sides is because this belt is so thick. You need to do both sides. And actually, when I want to do this belt very, very good, I will do a leather conditioner like this, and then after that I'll go over it with the mink oil. Key spots, you know, the middle part of the belt isn't really your key spot. Here's an example. You can see right there how dry it is, and even right here, I mean, it's thirsty on this side. But anyways, areas you want to get right at the end here. You can see where I mainly wear my belt, but you want to get in here really, really good. Special attention, because this is where she's going to crack if she goes. It's going to be right on the end here, and then on the buckle side as well. Okay, so you want to make sure that you fold up, you know, in here, because you're going to get stuff in here. Like, here's a good example. I can get out. There's a big old chunk of lint in here. Okay, stuff gets in there. So you want to make sure you pry her open. You can see there's a little white residue in here. That's actually mink oil mixed with all kinds of lint and stuff. You want to get that cleaned out. You want to get that conditioner and mink oil in there as well. And you want to get it all around on the edges and everything, because this is the most important part of your belt. And you can see this belt, it came with a dull finish, and it's pretty much wore through. You know, she's seen a lot of use. But you know, my sister wears a belt. In fact, Sarah, you're probably going to watch this video, but she used to wear the black belts that have a bunch of different metal grommet holes in there. That was, back in high school at least, that was, like, I think one of her favorite belts. And it would last her, you know, I think quite a while. But if you think about it, I remember she went through at least 2 of them, and she would wear them every day. And think about this belt, I wear it every day. In welding class, I have a pouch that hangs off of my belt and everything like that, and it's lasted me since 2010. So it's just imagine if she would have gotten a boat like this, she might be still wearing it. But anyways, just wanted to do a video for you guys to explain everything like that, and I'll do the same process for my boots. I'll condition them and then I will mink oil them if I want them done really good, but then in between them I'll just condition. But as you can see right here is where that belt loop was, and you can see it flattened out real nice. So it's fantastic. So I thank you guys all for watching, and remember, get the best quality you can, because it's going to be quantity any day. Thanks a lot for watching.